Still in the capital, the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, says the disparity in various pension schemes in Ghana puts a lot of financial burden on the state and demands urgent attention.
At a forum on pension unification in Accra, Dr. Bawumia said some schemes are non-contributory, which sometimes compels government to borrow to pay pensioners.
In 2008, the National Pension Act, Act 766, was passed. It stipulates that all parallel pension schemes must be unified and brought under the three-tier system. But since then, this has not been done. Before the passage of the Pensions Act, some public sector institutions had their own occupational pension schemes, which are non-contributory and therefore put a drain on government finances. The CAP 30 pension scheme, for example, is funded by direct budgetary allocations from the Consolidated Fund, although public servants who qualify under it contribute 5% of their monthly salary, whilst the government contributes 12.5% of their respective salaries to the Social Security and National Insurance Trusts. Currently, Ghana has a three-tier pension scheme, Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3. The first tier is the basic National Social Security Scheme for all workers in Ghana. It is a defined benefit scheme and mandatory for workers to have 13.5% contributions made on their behalf. This contribution is managed by SNIT, but benefits under the CAP 30, which is non-contributory, are said to be far more than the contributors under the SNIT scheme, a disparity that has generated some displeasure in the public sector. Despite recommendations by the Presidential Commission on Pensions, the problem still persists, and this is what the Stakeholders Forum on the Unification of All Pension Schemes is expected to address. The Executive Chair of Mensa and Associates, Mr. Daniel Edu Mensa, said any pension scheme must be viable and sustainable. Employment and Labour Relations Minister, Mr. Ignatius Bafwewa, said participants are expected to draw up a workable plan to merge the various pension schemes in Ghana. The Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, said the disparity in various pension schemes is worrisome for government and this must be urgently dealt with. Recommendations from the forum are to complement proposals from the Pensions Reform Committee. They suggested that with the coming into being of the National Pensions Act, Act 766, all existing parallel pension schemes, such as the CAP 30 and the university superannuation schemes, would be merged under the three-tier scheme, except that of the armed forces.